So then, the Canadian Grand Prix. I'm going to do this as a bit of a one-shot because, as you can probably hear, I am not 100%. For the schedule for the weekend, make sure to take 5 hours off of the... or add 5 hours on to convert from local time to UK time. We have F2 supporting and F1 Academy supporting this weekend. So, F1 Academy kicks off Friday's action at 9 o'clock local. Then it is F2, FP1 at 10 o'clock local. At 12:30, so 5:30 UK time, F1, FP1. F2 qualifying follows at 2 PM local, followed by the sprint qualifying, because it's a sprint weekend for F1, at 4:30 PM or 9:30 PM UK time. 6 PM local, F1 Academy qualifying rounds out the day. Then after that, it is F1 Academy opening up Saturday's action, 9:45 local. Midday on Saturday, or 5 PM UK time on Saturday, is the F1 Sprint, followed by the F2 Sprint at 2 PM local. F1 qualifying is at 4 PM local, 9 PM UK, for the F1 Academy reverse grid race at 6 PM local time, which means that you've then got the F1 Academy feature kicking off Sunday's action, 10:45 local, the F2 feature at midday local time, and the Canadian Grand Prix after the Indy 500 actually. I think it means that you basically go, provided there are no delays in Indy to F1 to NASCAR. 4 PM local time, 9 PM UK time for the Canadian Grand Prix. In terms of ones to watch, George Russell has put this as one of his ones to get back into the championship battle with. Not that the championship battle is anywhere near decided, as we saw last season. And as we see by the fact that we still have, what, a dozen and a half races left. And it's still, what? Well, there's still enough points in it, let's say. There's, what, 20 points? Not even a race win. Not even a full weekend sweep for the sprint weekend for Antonelli over Russell at the moment. It's barely that with Leclerc. But, yeah, Russell says this is one of his weekends. It's been a good track for him in the past. Because it's a flatter track, you don't need to worry so much about cars that are likely to struggle when it comes to more undulating pieces, which is why Mercedes did so well in recent years, that and lower track temperatures typically. It also means it's potentially more of a neutral venue, so you could see some teams just suddenly have a good weekend out of nowhere. It's also one of those ones where you see lower downforce, but it's also a bit of a street circuit, so depends on how the drivers make the most of the car. Remember, as with Miami, as a sprint weekend, we're also still getting used to these new cars, especially with some of the adjustments that came in for the Miami weekend. So we can't really say what is necessarily going to be the case. But, as always, do let me know your thoughts, feelings, and potential predictions in the comment section down below. As always, folks, thanks so much for watching and joining. Make sure to tune in at some point, either this Sunday or Monday, when I'll sit down and review the whole thing. But, till then, bye for now.